foot toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll return it and try to get behind it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability. The ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast. And sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Right side, it's Bowman. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot at...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Bringing it back. And he loses the football on the return. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Converts on 4th down, still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Nearly intercepted.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Under pressure. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him this time. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. On play action. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
they just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Find space on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Throws to the wideout. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. They want to throw it. In traffic, it's Pugh. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Jackson will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Looks it in. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rolls right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Thunderbirds can really attack on this second and short. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they swarm him under.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They get to him as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Second and long here. Jackson gonna throw it. Buying time to his right. Short gain on the play before he slides. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to make one miss. Smashes through the tackle. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Tight end now in motion. First play of this drive. Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's Dorsett. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Drops back on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Jackson will throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. Complete downfield. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with Ohio's head coach coming out of the locker room. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. And as you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Rush is on. Trying to make magic with his feet. Did the work himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he avoids the sack.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Jackson gonna throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And it's the Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ohio! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. Swamped immediately.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Jackson will throw. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bobcat sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gonna look downfield again. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Looking down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. Runs through the tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll move the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Thunderbirds are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll run it. He breaks a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bobcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls it in. It's Pugh. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Inside the 45. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. He'll toss it. He's got enough. At the 40, there he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And it's the Thunderbirds who will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Rosa. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Gets rid of it. Misses badly on that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Right side, it's Bowman. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, and Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds a...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense takes matters into its own hands. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
This is what you're